Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, it's the Tier 6 American SPG, and this one's located on the southeast spawn of Fjords. And the player, JohnnieP, is headed off onto the peninsula and he's knocking trees down as he goes. And you really shouldn't do that because it does tell the enemy where you are. It gives them a path, shows them which direction you're travelling in. So try and avoid knocking down any scenery if you can. But I know this battle is going to be very interesting for the end, because I know that JohnnieP is a member of What Arty Noobs, and he's going to really give us a sign of how What Arty Noobs players play. Right, well, battle has started and he's aiming north, and he's looking at that pass between the north spawn and those set of rocks in the centre, trying to work out where the enemy would appear. And we found a T-29, he's right in the north, we're dialing in on him, rounds out straight away, and direct hit! 21 hit points, but he got a hit with his first shot. He's got a 16.1 second reload, which means he's using Coca-Cola, and he's got BIA on the crew. And there we got a Skoda T-25, and he's gone exactly where we anticipated that an enemy would go right at the start of the battle. And up on top of the rocks we've got a Leopard, and he's spotting for his team, so I think we're going to upset that for him by putting a round in there. Oh, he's decided to go down from the rock. He's had his spotting session and he's now in grave danger. And there's the Skoda, and he's making a quick dart into our territory, but we're going to go for the strip. Oh my god, the strip's on his side. He went over a rock. Oh, and that round missed him. I don't know how it did, but it missed him, and he's on his side. He's still sitting there. Although we can't see him, we know he's there. Is he still there? I think he is. There was an explosion, but I don't think we hit him there. But he is definitely on his side. But we have got more pressing targets. We've got that Skoda T-25, and he's actually got fairly close to us here. And he's being attacked. Oh, his turret was blown off by that IS. Totally destroyed. What an ammo rack that was. I saw the turret go flying. Okay, now we're going back to are we looking for that Leopard? Well, I think he's looking for where the Leopard was last seen, because I think he thinks the Leopard's still down there, but we know the Strib is still in that dip. That Strib 74, he must be still down there. Is he still there? Is he still there? Round out. Oh, and it goes over the target and into the water. I think he actually fell over on the side of that rock. He must have been trying to be clever and climb up the side of that bank, because that is an incline, and he must have got just too close to the rock, and that round hits the rock face. And there's the Leopard. Oh my god, he's close. He's very close. Well, we're down by 6 tanks at the moment, and so we are losing this game. And we're trying to get a shot on this Leopard. Round out. Oh, kill shot. 174 hit points. Very good. He was close, but we've got a Panzer IV-H there just up the hill. We're almost loaded. Going to put a round into him, and he's down low on health. We could get a kill shot here. Oh, he was killed just before our shell arrived. The IS got him, but there's a Stug 3G. We're dialing in on him. Almost ready to go. Should be able to get a hit. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't get a hit here. Yes, he does. 149 hit points. And the Stug's been killed. The IS got him too. Now there's a couple of tanks making their way nearby. It's an Su-100, the Tier 5 tank destroyer, Tier 6 tank destroyer. And we've got a KV-1 as well. And they're difficult to hit at the moment because they're behind the houses. There's the KV-1. He's also behind the house. We've got a red line, so we can't hit them. Not yet. They're in cover. Oh, we just lost our 105 FH-18B2, the Fifi. And we can't get a shot on the Su-100 yet, but if he moves further up that bank, we can. And he's engaging the Jackson to the north, and he's been joined by a Dickomax. I'm sure the Dickomax... Oh, the Dickomax has been wiped out. taken out by the Jackson. And there's the KV-1, but we can't get shots at the moment because we've got the red line. And the reason for that is they're too close, we can't get the angle. But we can hit that SU-100 now. We do. We get a hit for 195 hit points. But we're losing this battle. There's only 2 Artys and the tank destroyer, 2 Artys and the Jackson. And as I said earlier, I'm going to show you now exactly how what Arty Noobs members fight. We don't drown ourselves. We never drown ourselves. We fight to the end, and we've lost our Jackson. It's now 2 Artys versus the rest of the enemy team, and there's 7 of them and only 2 of us. But we will never drown. We will fight and take the enemy as much as we can, as many hit points as we can get. We will try to win the game if we can, but if we can't, we will make sure the enemy pays for it. We will never drown ourselves. We don't do that. Other people do that. Tank drivers do that. But what Arty Noobs members do not kill themselves. We fight. And that's one of the reasons why What Arty Noobs was formed, so that Arty players could A, band together to say we won't suicide, we won't kill ourselves, we will keep fighting until the end, and also to pass on as much information about how to fight, how to play, so that our Arty players are the very best. We want our Arty players to win the game and to give them as much information as they can. Now the M12 has joined us on the peninsula, and he's right at the back, but we're aiming for the near the cap area because we're expecting the enemy to go into the cap. There's still 7 on the enemy team, 3 Arty, 3 heavies and a medium. Now the medium is a it's the Striv 74. Sorry, it's the one that's on his side, so we're not going to be seeing him because he's still on his side as far as we're aware, unless of course the heavies have actually righted him. And one of the enemy heavies has turned up on the peninsula and we wiped him out. In fact, the M12 got him. He shotgunned him in the side, and the M12 has taken damage from an enemy Arty shell, and we're reloading at the moment. We're going to go for that KV-1, and Arty rounds are coming in because they know where we are, but we're going to hit the enemy as hard as we can. And there's the KV-1. We're aiming to one side to get him, and we wipe him out. 119 hit points. There are now only 5 enemy left against 2 Arty, and we're repositioning to avoid the counter battery. We're reloading as fast as we can, and they're trying to get the M12. These are more Arty rounds landing all the time. They're coming for us, but we're going to fight them. We will defend our position. We will not suicide. We will keep going until the very last breath. And the enemy's now capping. I think they're more worried about coming onto the peninsula and getting killed than they are about claiming our hit points. But if that's the case and they ignore us and keep capping, we'll go out to the cap and we'll get the shots on them directly. It's the T-29's the next customer. We fire a round in and get 205 hit points on him, and the M12 hits him as well for 224. And we're reloading. We're going to get another shot out in another 3 seconds. Oh, we just lost the M12 to the Lorraine 15550. And we fired another round in where we thought the T-29 is. So we're all alone now. 1 Arty versus 5 enemy. But we'll keep fighting. We're reloaded. Repositioning in the bushes to avoid the enemy getting a counter battery on us. We're waiting for that T-29 to come onto the island. He's going to have to come on to find us. If he goes into the cap, we'll fire on him and claim some hit points that way. Here he is. He's coming on. 2 of them together. We shotgun the enemy Hummel and then get wiped out by the T-29. So well done there by JohnnieP. He did what he could. He survived as long as he could. He took out more of the enemy in the process. Got the KV-1. He got the Hummel. He got the Leopard, but in the end, the enemy got him. There was just too many of them, and the enemy did do the right thing. They invaded the peninsula 2 at a time, so that it was impossible for him to kill the one intruder off with their Arty shots. and so they win the game. But pretty amazing battle. It was a first-class tanker for JohnnieP in the M44. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 17, and a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. And it's not really surprising he dealt the most damage, even though he lost, because he was hitting them as hard as he could, even as they were coming on to try and kill him. He managed to get a win 8 of 6,115 during that battle, and that was an absolutely fantastic performance. As he says, defeat, but the M12 and I went down kicking and screaming. Well, that's the best way to do it. You claim more hit points, you earn more credits, and you earn more respect from people for doing that. So let's have a look at team scores. Highest damage, 1,999 hit points in that battle. More than the T-29 who actually killed him. He managed only 1,965 at the end. And he also managed to get the highest number of kills on his team, along with the IS. Both managed to get 3, but the KV-1 on the enemy team that he killed, he only managed to get 4 kills. And then the T-29 and their Fifi and their Panzer IV-H all managed 3 apiece. When it came to base XP, it was the KV-1 on the enemy team who got the highest amount. He got 863, followed by the T-29 at 845. And then the Lorraine 15550 at 639. And of course, JohnnieP, because he performed so well, managed to get an XP, a base XP of 612, which is nearly double it is double the highest score of his next nearest teammate, the M36 Jackson, and the M12 who managed 270. So a very good performance there. He fired 15 rounds in that battle. He got 9 direct hits, 1 penetration and 3 splash. Damage of 1,999 hit points, of which 1,206 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, and it was a penetration. It was from the T-29, and it wiped him out. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and he also did damage assistance, or rather stun assistance I should say, of 578 hit points off 9 stuns. On a premium account he earned 39,582 credits, and because he managed to get an epic medal, he picked up the Courageous Resistance Award, which equalises his score with that of a winning team, and so because of the epic medal, so he picks up an extra 5,507 credits, bringing up a total of 45,089, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 35,554 credits. He also received 1 bond for the High Calibre, 918 XP, plus the Courageous Resistance Award there as well for 526 XP, bringing up a total of 1,444 experience points altogether. So a particularly good round there by JohnnieP, and congratulations for standing and getting the High Calibre. I'm very much admire the way you actually took them on, and even as they were coming in one by one, you were wiping them out, and the moment they decided to actually come in mob-handed, 2 at a time, you still managed to get one of them, the Hummel, even though the T-29 was going to shoot you immediately afterwards. But congratulations, it was a nice display of how what Arty Noob players play, that we fight. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.